Okay, maybe just one. No, 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 no. What you just witnessed is a reenactment of when I have yummy food in the house that doesn't necessarily align with my nutritional goals. And if you've had a similar instance yourself, I wanted to share a few things that you could do to avoid that temptation. Number one, and most obvious, is to keep it out of sight. If you run out of that bad food, don't resupply when you go to the store the next time. If you already have it and you don't want to waste it by throwing it away, donate it to a friend, family member, colleague, neighbor, whoever. Or you could put it somewhere that you don't look at all of the time, but you'll know it's still there, and then you can treat yourself every once in a while. And if you are at an event or a party and they have a spread of food, stay out of that room with all of that in there, and then just limit yourself to one full plate of food for the entirety that you're there. And then number two, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. This is because when you're hungry and thirsty, it sends the same type of signal to your brain. Next time you feel a little grumbling, try and drink a glass or so of water before you reach for the food. And then if you aren't satisfied about 10 to 15 minutes later, obviously then you can eat. And make sure that you're trying to accumulate at least half of your body weight in ounces of water for the entire day to be properly hydrated. And then number three, and one that might surprise you, is to get lots of sleep. Multiple studies have shown that those who aren't getting a good amount of hours will then overeat the next day by about 200 to 500 calories, which is significant. This is because when you aren't getting a proper amount of rest, that can throw off the hormones of ghrelin and leptin, which manage our hunger. It can increase our appetite for ultra-processed and sugary foods, as well as stimulate the area of the brain that links food as a positive reward, meaning we're more inclined to eat it. And now with all of that being said, I just want to say it is okay to treat yourself every once in a while. Don't think that you're a failure if you have one cookie or one cheat meal or go to one party event where you just eat a bunch of foods that you typically wouldn't. That is not going to crumble your process. As long as you're nailing it 80 to 90% of the time, you have some wiggle room. It's all about moderation. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Farewell.